Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the Terror Drome. I am one of your co-hosts, KJ, aka Black Genghis. I'm also joined by not only by my cohort, brother from another mother, Tony Romo, aka Tony's Figs, who will be back in just a second. We just had a lengthy streamathon over at our friends Funk with Toys, but we gotta welcome back OG founding member of the Terror Drome, straight from the island of Misfit toy collectors, the magnanimous, the magnificent, and the mendacious, one and only Dreadnok, Ryan Sweeney. Ryan, how's it going, buddy?
You sure you have the right person? I'm good, man. Hey,
man, I want to get real. I'm just gonna start off. I just want to say a thank you, man. Last year was tricky for me. I was paying double rent in a 2-bedroom apartment, no roommate. I couldn't find one. Things were getting really tough, and I was selling stuff, and I was about to sell the His Tank complete with Fire Team, and that was going to mark the end of my collecting. I was going to liquidate everything: Classified Series, McFarlane Toys, Masters of the Universe, everything. And basically, you was like, look, man, handle your stuff, but you're gonna miss this stuff. So like just do what makes sense, basically. And like we had a real heart to heart. I'm paraphrasing, but you just give me some real deal advice, man, that helped me talk me off the ledge. And things got better, like you said they would. And here I am still collecting as responsibly as humanly possible, but having a hell of a lot more fun doing it, man. I launched Black Genghis Live proper. And you helped me out with that as well. Because I had been putting it off, making excuses, and just not really putting in, not the work, but the energy to have the fun that I could be having this. And now we're doing Terrordrome and everything else. I just want to give you a big heartfelt thanks. Thank you for shepherding me through this, man. So I really appreciate you, for real.
you're my brother. I'm
Thanks,
always
man.
there for you, man. You know that. This is what this should all be about. And I've taken a step back from YouTube for, going on 2 months now. And a lot of it is just, it wasn't as fun collecting as it once was. And, I just couldn't stand watching some of the YouTube stuff just because it's turned so just, I don't want to say negative, but it's just everybody's really on edge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, this is my escape from stuff. So, I just had to reprioritize. And when it comes to collecting too, that's the other thing, is you have to really decide what's important, what's not important, and have that honest conversation with yourself of, there's a lot of cool toys out there, but I can't buy them all.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. With Classified, I was, buying 2 of everything. Now I'm not doing that. I haven't been doing that for a while. And I've skipped a few figures now because I just don't need them. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but, and even Gridiron, I hate to say this, Mark, but I appreciate it and I love you. But, I've slowed down some of my Gridiron purchases just because I have so much stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I might as well show off the arsenal. So this, I'm not kidding. This entire box is filled with Gridiron. This entire box is just nothing but Gridiron, one after another. Just I have some Mezco stuff in here, but it's mostly just Gridiron from just over the years. It's just box after box after box. I have Mars Industries in a box. This whole thing is filled. This whole thing is filled with Gridiron stuff. And like when I do a toy day, I have to really decide, like, so for example, I have Blade with the soft goods. I might as well grab that because I need to have something to do. And I have this Bloodstorm. So basically, I'm gonna have Blade and Bloodstorm popping out the ramen racer. And Blade's gonna be like, we're gonna get you a Cure Storm, but first we gotta kill some of these vampires. So like that kind of stuff.
See, and you've got the ramen racer. I'm struggling with. I've got 2 Robo Skulls coming. I have the Dragonfly, and it's like, shit, I'm out of space now.
Yeah, we gotta. I flip stuff. So that's how I'm able to save some of that stuff. Jason S., thank you very much. Greg Archer, thanks for joining us as well. Thanks for the subs. Shout out to Blitz. And also shout out to Crayon Slayer as well. So give me 1 second here. So I think I need to start my camera back up. There we go. And I have a lot of stuff on here, so I have tabs open all over the place because I'm like pulling stuff. I'm like pulling stuff for share screens, and I need to like get that. So we are just coming off of our friends Punk with Toys Streamathon. If you get the chance, please check that out. Go over to Punk with Toys, show some love. It's for a good cause. It's for Toys for Tots. Even a super chat of $1, $2, whatever you have to spare can go a long way. So definitely check that out. Meanwhile, I'm going to close as many extraneous windows as possible so I can actually stream. Okay, good. Man, what a day. What a day. Tony, how you been, man?
Doing good, brother. Doing good. Got happy that Sweeney said yes and to come on the show. And I got the Island of Misfit Toy Collector shirt rocking just like you, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. That's how we do it.
See, now I feel bad because I'm repping my boy Skeletron. So
It's all good, baby.
We were repping Gridiron on Punks. You were repping Skeletron. Shit, man, we need to holler at Skeletron for, if not episode 4, episode 5. We need them to. I don't know if they do their own customs. That's the thing. And Tony, I don't know. Do you have any 118?
Just a lifeline because he's a medic, and Shepard from Delta 17. I kind of graduated from 118th.
All right, well, we'll figure out something else. I mean, we still have the Delta 17 Deluxes, so I have my eyes on. You did Shepard, Ray Murphy did I forget
Rooster.
that dude did Rooster. So I may take like a cover girl or something and turn her into Kessler, or Lady J and turn her into like one of the lady figures. I gotta show some stuff off really quick. Hopefully this doesn't drop a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so let me really quickly. I'll do a solo, and just want to say this is my vamp that's gridironed out, complete with snake eyes. That blast effect is from Mezco, and then I had to, of course, get the stinger. So things are looking kind of ferocious right now, man. But
nice.
I'm slowing it down. I have to slow it down because, just like Ryan was saying, this is a lot. This is a lot, and I think it's time for me to just enjoy the collection. And not just grab so much stuff. I have the mech legs coming in, and I think that'll be the perfect time to like really slow down. Thank goodness Gridiron takes a decent amount of time to show up. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah, I just picked up the Cyclops set for Gridiron, so that's what
I'm gonna get for the. If I ever get the Stinger, I'll get the Cyclops for them so they can differentiate. Because I got my vamp all the gridironed out to the max.
The only thing I don't have for the vamp, I don't have the rear tires. I don't have the rear tire because I can't have these guys. I can't have these guys just wrecking shit on their on the back like this. But even the backpack has room for mags. Like there's just too much stuff you can do with this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's too much.
Oh man, I'm loving this.
What's that?
What you got there, Brian?
Let me see.
Got there, boy. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's what came in yesterday. So I've been holding this off to put together for the show today.
Let's see our recon mode.
Mac in the house. Blitz in the house.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I did on Punk stream. I did the recon loadout.
Greg Archer in the house. Blitz, what up?
Shout out. Thanks for the sub once again.
So, Son of Crayon Slayer. Hello,
okay.
Sir. Blitz 0065. Greg Archer, Jason 5, and KMAC. How are y'all doing? Welcome to the island.
Yeah, man, this is great too.
Terrordrome is firmly on the island.
Always. All right, man. So I might as well jump right into it. Well, I'll see if I can actually, if I can find that blade. I may just do that because it's Blade Month and it's Halloween. But what I have
Finish up
planned for
Electra here.
for the Terrordrome here is I have this retro Cobra Commander. And the thing is, since I went ahead and I got two of them, one of these babies needs to be Crimson.
Nice.
So I'm doing Crimson Cobra Commander. I have a
again.
hood. Yeah. I have a hood somewhere, a hood head.
I'd do him in black.
Ooh.
Like the
I'd do
Supreme,
him in
like
all
the
black
Supreme
and red.
Spectrum.
It was
I would too.
That'd be interesting.
Nice.
It was
Greg
the
got his
4-inch version.
Greg got his Storm Shadow V2 in Alpine yesterday. Well, mine's coming Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Cobra Commander, they had him the 4-inch series in all black with a little bit of red.
Yeah.
You look
I gotta see
freaking
that.
just money.
Man, if you can find that, let me know and I'll put it up on screen. Yeah, I think I made up my mind. I should have done this earlier, but I'm going to grab that blade and that soft goods, and I'm going to do that before I get onto Cobra Commander. Yeah, this really turned out really good. I keep wanting to tinker with it. This autocannon, the autocannon alone makes you want to put it on something. If not a drone, then the Stinger. And yeah, it's like and everything fits. It looks like this is how it showed up. Like this is how it needs to look.
You want to play rough? You want to play rough?
Look at this, man. With the missiles and this, yeah.
And what's cool is, and I'm sure everybody's seen this, but you know, those flip down too.
We just have a Vampathon up in here.
Oh yeah. Let me go back to Ryan real quick.
Go ahead.
That's sexy.
Those flip down.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on a second.
And the cannons are out. The Vulcan.
It's just awesome.
It's like Mask, but like
it is, right? I was gonna say that.
Gridiron is now Mask. Great. Now I got to call Matt Tracker.
Yeah, exactly. Mark Tracker. All right. So like even here on the autocannon, like the camera articulates, so it can move and it can track and like all that stuff too. It's just they thought of everything, man. And yeah, no turret moves down jokes is like I don't have time for that. I'm just glad that this stuff works, you know. So this stuff it's ferocious. You got all this.
Yep.
Listen, man, no jokes. I'm just yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah.
Mine's all tricked out. I love the hood attachment.
I should have got that.
Yeah. The 30 millimeter or 30 cal on the front hood. And then I've got the little was it the M4 with the 203 side.
Yeah.
So
the field operator with the Pelican case.
Yeah, this cannon is what does make the difference for it, though. Definitely does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so it really does. Yeah, man. Oh, here, let me pull mine again because I have the autocannon, but I broke the adapter. I broke the adapter on it, so I still need
on
to
screen live.
Yeah. But I can take because the one for the Stinger comes with a red one. So I can put the red one on the Stinger, and I can put the black one on this, and that would help me get the autocannon back. But for right now, I have the shielded minigun, and I have my old man Grunt, who I call Sharpshoot. I have him manning the minigun. I also, I'm going to try something here, because I have the black shielded minigun from Gridiron. Shout out to Mark. Thank you very much for this. Has the belt clip already in. But what I can do is I can take off the shield. I can take the shield off of this. Hold on a second. Man, this stuff is too tough. This is too tough. I can take off the green shield. I can put this on here. This is too tough. This is, hold on. Oh.
You're thinking up some shit here?
I mean, I just gotta make sure it fits in real quick.
Yeah.
Making it fit. Look at that. Look at that. I have the black shield on the vamp.
Oh, for the cannon?
Yeah,
Gatling?
just a little
Yeah.
color difference. Just blacks it out a little bit. I could probably put black Pelican cases on the side too, and that just adds more black to what happened. The black tires on here, and just so yeah, just adds a little bit. It changes the color profile a little bit, and I can have way more black on here. Now I'm thinking about getting the drivers in while the getting is still good. If I can actually still get the drivers, the front end, and put it on here. And it looks good, man, because I only have the gunner on the vamp. I don't have the driver's side. But now that I have the Stinger and I have the full recon loadout, the symmetry just looks amazing. So let me put that
That's
down.
why I didn't want the driver's side, but I needed the driver gunner. So it just the symmetry and the balance. So it was that much better. So I said, why not do it? Yeah, he threw it in actually. I'm like, no. He said yes.
So when you have the driver's side and the gunner, the symmetry is just it's great. It really is. So I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about getting the front end and the driver's side for the vamp. This game we play. Because the Stinger just looks
I spent more on gridiron attachments than I did on the vamp.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Trey? Thanks for rocking with us, man.
What I wanted.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine, dude. I opened up that Stinger on Punk's stream, and I just went straight. The gridiron just went straight on. I have all this Hasbro stuff off to the side, and all I know now is this gridiron Stinger. Like, I didn't bother with anything else, and it fits. Everything fits, man. Everything fits. Like, this is how it's supposed to look. Oh man, this is crazy, man. Like, I can't wait to take photos of this. I got scrap iron in the passenger side, and of course I have the driver. I need to take the driver out because I also have some more stuff. I have a war belt that can go in the driver, and I also have this advanced battle helmet with quad nods. So I'm going to put that on real quick. We're going to see how that looks. So very carefully, so I don't break anything, I'm going to take off the autocannon. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to take out this driver. But listen, the door's still open. The skeleton door is still open, even with the attachments on. So even with the driver's side, right, I can still close this door, and it goes flush with everything. Passenger side too. Even though I have like this gunner, I can still close these skeleton doors, and they just have a great look. They hinge off on the side. They really thought of everything. I love these guys, man. All right, let's take out this driver, the Stinger driver. Ryan, what would you have done if they gave us the Stinger driver and no Stinger?
And I'm sorry, and what?
What if they gave us the Stinger driver and no Stinger?
I would be like, I'm not. How do I put this?
Impatient.
I'm just happy I have classified figures.
Okay.
I'm not going to be salty about something if they make a driver, they don't make the vehicle because they can't afford it. And I think the other thing that's kind of like the Hiss is huge. The MMS is big. Trouble Bubbles are great. Serpentor's Chariot's great, but like even the Vamp and the Stinger, they're both huge. So I think for me personally, I'm getting kind of I'm running out of freaking space.
Yeah. It's too much stuff.
But I mean, I would be with the Stinger. You could throw anybody in it, and it'd still be okay. I think they were smart to put the Vamp on Pulse first because you're not going to order as many clutches, or I'm sorry, not clutch.
Yeah,
clutch. Here's the driver.
Yeah, clutch is the driver.
even
Yeah.
crankcase, whatever. But with the Stinger, you get the Cobra officer that it's a troop builder, so makes more sense why people would buy multiples of those.
Yeah.
But I if the figure looks good, that's all, then I'm going to buy it. I'm cool with it. I get it.
I just want to recommend, Greg. I would recommend whenever they have a sale, whenever they have a discount, to give it a shot. You can try with sets. That's a good way to save on accessories. Just buying one rifle, one item, one helmet. You can buy a set and save money that way. I recommend it. Just give it a shot. That's all I say. Blitz says, I had most of my gridiron kit before my Stinger showed up. I never even put the Hasbro pieces on. Yeah, man, I have all this Hasbro stuff. I may just flip it and just sell it on eBay at this point. I thought I was going to find a use for it. Like one side have it. Nah. Like CoverGirl? Oh, you're talking about oh, right. CoverGirl without the Wolverine. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, boy. But it's cool. If I had a Wolverine, I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. I don't have anywhere to put the van from Ramen Toy or the that Dragonfly. I don't know where I'm going to put that Dragonfly. Yeah, it's just one of those things where you have to.
Hey, I got to go yell at the dog real quick. I'll be right back.
Sure. So it's just one of those things where you had to be really choosy about what you're collecting with, and with the delays in classified series, that's going to allow me not only to try out other brands, but it's going to allow me just to play with the figures. So right now, for example, I have the Stinger driver, right? Here is the Stinger driver. And I have this helmet from Gridiron. Man, this stuff is just, it really is just great stuff. So here is an advanced battle helmet from Gridiron. You see the nods here. You see how it folds and everything else. Here are the nods. I may try putting some paint in the lenses, like some liquid chrome, just making them stand out. You see how it catches the light? You can start painting here. And we can put them on this way. Right? So you have the nods this way, or you have it folded up. So let's go ahead, let's put the helmet on. And we're going to take this helmet off. You see the differences, you see the similarities. Like, here's that, and here's Gridiron. Right? Very similar, very smart. It's going to fit on the head just like this. It's perfect. Look at that. It's just, okay. Fits like a glove. Like a glove. That's great. That's great. This stuff is, yeah, this is really great. And we go ahead and put on the nods. Come on. Come on, hon.
Excuse me.
It's all good. So yeah, so we got the nods on this character, and I can put it back on. There's also an additional, just like shades that can fit into the helmet like this. In fact, my Airborne has the shades on. But if I could take the nods from the Cobra helmet and put it on this Airborne as well. But that's how the shades fit on the helmet, right? Just so you want to get that look. In fact, really quick, I'm going to take those nods. I'm going to put them on Airborne. Hold on a second. Okay, man. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't know why that. I'm having too much fun. I'm having way too much fun. Here's Airborne with the nods. Come on, man. I do this too much. I have way too much Gridiron stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna leave my Airborne like this. I'm just gonna leave my Airborne with the quad nods. Oh man, this is great. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I was gonna put the nods on you. Airborne gets dibs, man. I'm sorry, man. You get sloppy seconds. So here you go. All right. So here's the. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it is a Cobra Trooper, so they don't get the best of the best.
Right. They skip out all the time. But I can still put the visor on the helmet here, right? So it's still just a more advanced look than what just having just a simple helmet. And that just helps build out the world, right? So I recommend it. It increases the playability. I was totally going to have just these panoramic night vision goggles on the Stinger driver, make him look pimped out. Then I put them on Airborne instead. I was like, no, fuck that. Airborne gets that. Dude, I got the working wrench here. This is still a great set. The pocket knife. Let's see if I can still do it without dropping this pocket knife. The pocket knife folds out, bro. So you can still get the Airborne set, I think, from Gridiron. I don't think it's sold out. Come on, bro. This folds out. Who does that? Who does that? Like, why? Why do that except just to show off? Okay. And it fits back into the backpack like this, right? The walkie-talkie comes out. All this stuff, the playability just helps you increase the world. And I say use sparingly. I don't have every single catalog item from Gridiron Studios. I get what I want the most. Airborne's one of my favorite Joes, so I souped them up. I even gave him a different rifle. I gave him like a larger rifle with a larger bayonet. Sort of like oversized a little bit. Yeah, this stuff is great.
There's so many of the third-party creators out there, whether it's
Anathostos Unlimited,
Jay's Armory. There's just a ton of people out there who you can buy stuff from if you don't, I get everybody's got a budget and you have to be responsible to your budget, number one, first off. But it just allows you to take your toys and, make them the way that you want them to be. That's the whole point of it. I'm not going to cry if I don't like the way a figure looks because I'll just make changes to it. I mean,
exactly.
That's what I do.
We rip back and forth. If I like something and he doesn't, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It just, that's taste. I mean, as they say, big girls need loving too. So I'm not going to turn it down.
Amen to that. I know 𝕝𝕚𝕠𝕠 Unlimited was gone for a second. I think they're back.
Nice. Yep. Good to know.
So good to have them back. Based out of Huntsville, Alabama. So you can get head sculpts. I mean, I was looking for that hooded Cobra Commander. I'm pretty sure they have a hooded Cobra Commander I can use. In fact, let's go ahead and see what they got here. So they have the snake bat and the snake bite battle commanded. So battle armor. There it is. So you can get different ones.
There you go.
So shit, it may be quicker for me just to buy from these guys, and they are on sale. Sale ends in 2 days. I need to get moving. Here. So yeah, $8.50 plus shipping, right? So you got some stuff here. Let's see what else here. They have Supreme. So you have the Cobra icon. If you have like a jeweler's set like Tony has, you can be very careful and paint this up. You can have it match your Snake Supreme. And just different versions as well. So, for example, here's one. I think this is the Retaliation. Yeah, so this one's straight up from G.I. Joe Retaliation. So shout out to 𝕝𝕚𝕠𝕠 Unlimited. Shout out to Jay's Armory. Of course, shout out to the homie Mark Van Cannon over at Gridiron Studios and his sons and Sandy. It's just a good time. It's a good time to be doing this stuff. I did not realize there was a sale. 15% off. Tony, we need to holler at 𝕝𝕚𝕠𝕠 and Jay's Armory, see if they want to do some Terrordrome codes, man. We need to holler at these guys.
Yeah, I also hollered at Collector Express not too long ago, and he's down to come on too.
Okay.
Yeah. What do I do? Oh, I got this one, but I want another one. I had this one, but he doesn't have the Cobra insignia on there, and I'd rather him have it, built in instead of doing a water slide decal. I mean, I can always do that, but
And where'd you get that from?
I can't remember. I really
Was it
can't
from
remember.
Thanatos?
No, I'm not
Okay.
sure. This is such a long time ago. But let me see how it kind of looks on Coco himself.
All right. So I'm going to
Okay.
carefully, without breaking my stinger, I'm going to put this guy back in.
All right. Here it goes. If I paint this guy.
I got you, Tony. You're not bleeding, right? That's paint.
It's not that bad. Oh, where?
On your thumb.
Yeah, it's paint. It's all this red paint.
You got red on you.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks really good, but I want the one with the Cobra insignia on him already. But wow, I thought it would be, that cavity wouldn't be big enough, and he'd be like long necked. But no, dude, look, it pretty much covers everything.
Well, you sold me, man. I have Robo Toast, my head sculpts all the way back from 2020. I can't find the shits, so I need to go ahead and just grab some so I can get this over with. That works, man. That works for me, bro. Ryan, what say you?
I like it. I just I like the standard mask that what we've seen with Cobra Commander. I put like there he is. So like the original when he came out, I put a chrome vinyl wrap instead of the paint on mine, and then I got a cape off of GPS lot, and this is my Cobra Commander till I got the new one. So I'll probably change some stuff over from him to the new Commander, and then I'll take it from there. So
okay.
But I always loved this mask for Cobra Commander compared to the hood.
To the hood, I like them both.
Oh yeah.
He always changed back and forth in the cartoon, and I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
But if I had a choice, I'd take the helmet all day.
Well, they did that because they wanted you to buy both.
Yeah,
that's why.
Time to Line matte finish Electra.
All right, yeah, I have
to seal her. That's what I use.
Yeah. So I have this for certain figures, but if you really want it done, you want Krylon like Tony has. Hold on a second. Without breaking things. Right. Yeah. I know I have a reputation. Here, I did pick this up. So Tony, put yours up. So I have, he has the matte finish. This is also a matte, but I have the UV resistant clear coat. And I did that because I'm going to be using this on a vehicle. So I need something to, so if I take it outside, because I want outside photos. So that's why I have the UV resistant. But what Tony has is just as good as well. I need to put this where I won't lose it. Here, I'll just put it back where I got it.
Are you making an Electra, Tony?
Yeah, this is the white one, and I want her in red because she's got the better body and double jointed elbows. The other one, if I have it in, this one, I'm switching her from this body to this body. This one's the upgrade, the one in the 3-pack with Daredevil and Bullseye. So this one has the double jointed elbows. This one don't. I wanted to just see how easy I could, swap her legs over to this one. But these ones are more, I don't know, thicker, beefier, athletic. This is like, she's like really skinny in these legs. So, but her knees were white. The wrapping covered her knees. So I had to do that and sand them down and do all that on Punk Stream. And I did that. So I let them dry, bend them, paint them because they're thinner now. I took a layer off of them. So I'll wait until she's all the way dry, bend the knees, paint them, wait again, spray them. the whole thing. So, and then
The
for
whole
her white,
drill of
yes, all her white bathing suit, I've already got the outfit coming from GPS lot for a fabric. It'll cover all that white, and it's coming with the fabric loincloth.
Cool.
So that'll be way better. That'll be my Elektra, and I'll be done with her for the Marvel Knights. And then her head with the other one, I like this one a lot better. It's perfect. Yeah.
Looks good. I just pre-ordered the Wolverine and Deadpool figures.
Oh yeah,
just because I wanted to have them.
No, it's gonna be dope.
He asked for selling all my MCU stuff.
But you know what? I mean, I missed out on those early days of MCU figures. I'm talking like, Iron Man 1 in the Avengers 2012, like that stuff. I didn't really start collecting any Avengers. Really, Black Panther. Like, I loved Black Panther so much. I started grabbing action figures from the movie, and then that's really what started this whole thing for me. That's what got me back into getting at least some Marvel action figures. And then I got Star Wars. So it was Black Panther, The Mandalorian. Like, hunting for The Mandalorian was the first toy hunt I must have done. Like, me and some friends, we went toy hunting for Legos when Toys R Us was closing. And I hadn't gone toy hunting since, right? So trying to find that Mandalorian from like the first few episodes with the brown panels and whatnot, that was my first toy hunt. And I went to like GameStop. I went like, must have been like 20, 25 miles away. And I found that Mandalorian. And I guess I've been hunting ever since. So this really was before pandemic and before COVID lockdown. It was all that Marvel stuff. So would you like try to get some of that MCU stuff back, Ryan?
So I had my MCU collections. So I had all of the characters that I wanted from probably Civil War and into Infinity War stuff. And then when I started collecting Joe again with the classified, I'm like, I've got to sell off all my Marvel. And that's what I did. So I went through and cleared out all my MCU stuff. And
yeah, get rid of it.
Yep.
I don't like all the MCU stuff.
Nice. Well, and that's fine. I know there's a lot of guys who like the comic book stuff, and that's all
me.
really cool stuff too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good, KJ.
I'm having a blast right now, man. The only time I really get to play my toys is when I do like Terror Drome or like Clubhouse. So like,
dude, every day for work, because I work from home, but I always have a toy out. Just 5 minutes just to take a break. Yeah, it's playing with my toys. I don't take photography. I look. I've come out of the toy closet. I play with my toys. You can call it photography. You can call it dial building, but it's just me playing with my toys. So I'm not going to hide from that no more.
Hell no.
Yeah, but I got to figure out a way to play more because just even something like this, just the auto cannon on the Stinger. I haven't even put the helmet on Scrap Iron yet. It's like
I found a Scrap Iron at Ross the other day.
Yeah. I got the same Scrap Iron, $15. Ross.
Nice.
Rosscon.
Ah!
I gotta get this front end for the vamp, and I gotta get this driver's side for the vamp. That's payday. It's payday.
Greg Archer's going to go the Mayfex way. He's going to do the upgrading his Marvel Legends with Mayfex as they come out. Jubilee just went up for pre-order. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jubilee. And that Mayfex Psylocke, that's the best one. I wouldn't pay $90 for the Marvel Legends Psylocke. You might as well get the Mayfex.
Yeah. Shaq
got rid of his MCU stuff. Yep. Sold his 3-pack for Mayfex Daredevil. How do you like the Mayfex Daredevil, dude? That Mayfex RoboCop is... I can't keep my hands off of it. Like, I'll just be paying attention to a meeting, and I'll just be, like, swapping, like, the paneling off of my Mafex RoboCop. I have the neck of RoboCop, but it just doesn't compare. It doesn't
The
compare.
Electra
to
RoboCop is nice. Yeah, I just seen it at Target the other day.
Tony is repainting the white dressed Electra from the 3-pack with Daredevil and Bullseye and painting it red. So let me go ahead and solo Tony again.
Yeah, so I basically got all her white parts done except for the bathing suit. So, and I have a cloth goods bathing suit to cover that torso and to cover that white from GPS lot. It should be here since tomorrow's Sunday. It'll be here Monday because he's in California. He's in Arcadia.
Right.
I think it's Jason. I think it's Jason from GPS lot or Greg. I'm not sure.
All right. Yeah, man. So the thing about when you get Gridiron or even like Pixie's Designs, and I'll go to the Pixie Designs website in a little bit. When you get the Hasbro stuff, I think I'm just gonna sell it. I have like a fistful of Hasbro things that I can't do anything with. I can't even put the missile bank on the Stinger. I have the Samurai from Gridiron coming in, but that's going to be a while just because of all the people buying stuff from Gridiron nowadays with these mech legs. But there's so much stuff that you can do. In fact, let's show off the mech legs in a little bit. In fact, yeah. Ryan, close your eyes so you don't get tempted on buying this stuff.
I've seen it. It looks really cool. I was talking to Ken from Toy Connections, and he bought a set of those, and I'm like, you know, they look really cool. But I like my drones I have.
Yeah.
And I think the new drones have movable.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You have the first ones, right?
Yes.
So there it is with the equalizers. I bought 2 of the white ones to go with the trouble bubble. And I think I'm going to get 1 of each. So I'm going to get 1 black mech legs, and then I'm going to get 1 green. So I'll show off the green in a second. And this right here, that's the Sam drone with the mech legs. And damn, that looks sexy, bro.
That looks ruthless, right? Look at that.
Look at this. Like, I was just like, comply. I was like, I'll comply.
That's what I want to say. You have 15 seconds to comply.
But instead of using the Stinger missiles, I would use the Samurai, put this on the Stinger, but then you can take that off and then put that on the mech legs. Then you can take that off and put it on the drone with the treads. It's playtime all over. I had to save up my money. That's where my money goes, man. That's where my money goes. Yes, Chad, I agree. It is fire. SCS Dog says resistance is futile.
I'll be right back. Man. I'm gonna go spray her down.
Okay. Well, Tony is spraying her. She likes it, man. She likes it. Anyway, oh man, the Terrordrome. It's always
don't let somebody walk in on you.
All right, maturity. We're going to Etsy and we're going to check out Pixie's designs and check out some of their stuff. So here's what's pretty cool about this stuff. I like everything I'm seeing from Markman Cannon. I really do. I like what's going on here with Pixie's design as well. So you can get the roof, you can get the black armored glass to put on the Stingers. Here it is in black. Well, that's the green one. I think you're gonna have to imagine it in black, but you can get it olive, $15. You can get it with the glass and the roof. But I think all I need is just the glass because I'm already using the roof from the Gridiron set. And Tony's convinced me. So I need to get the Recon roof rack, the front end, and the driver's side for my Vamp so it can be complete. But I'm still going to get the black glass. Now, I know, Ryan, you got the Cyclops windshield and the side doors from Gridiron. I know you're loving those. I'm probably going to mix the Pixie stuff with the Gridiron because I really just like that profile that's there. It sort of reminds me of an MRAV, some of the modern armored stuff that we got. And let's go ahead and take another look from Pixie Designs. You have stuff like this armored vest here. You can put on any figures. whether you have Monster Force, whether you have other third-party stuff, you can just mix and match. It's just a really good time to be a fan right now. Let's go ahead and take one more look. You have different effects, and some come with Starduster and Steel Core, but you can also get other different rocket effects. That's from Toxic Toy Depot. Let's take another look at the main shop here, based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. There's like lowrider tires, so you can have drop body mounts, $14. So you can keep the Hasbro tires, and you can do sort of like some cool lowrider stuff. It's like really interesting stuff you can do out of Pixie's designs with that. So if you don't want to do the off-road look from Gridiron and you want to keep those Hasbro tires, then you can just get these mounts 3D printed, so just drop them down low. Here's some more in action, right? So the axles kind of shifted a little bit. You put these in the tires, and then you can put those mounts in where they are, and it keeps it at a low profile, makes it a bit more sinister. Once again, I have all this Hasbro stuff that's not going to go on this Stinger. I'm not going to get a second Stinger. I do have a second Vamp, but that's for another different project. But shout out to Pixie's Designs overall. Great weapons, great vehicles. They go on the high side. Gridiron's not doing vehicles like that. But if you buy some of these loadouts, I say it'd be half the price as like one of these. Here's a $300 Hiss Venom, which is sort of like his Ripsaw tank version of the Hiss. And damn near costs as much as the HasLab does. But hey, man, it's in carts. You can do some stuff with it if you want, man. I know Larry, Punk with Toys, he has a Wolverine
A skunk with toys.
Right. So you get what you pay for, man. I mean, oh boy. Do I get the ground pounder?
And the biggest thing is take your time and don't let it stress you out. Like, there's so many different things that you can pick up and make. I keep all my Hasbro stuff because if I decide I want to go, I want to go back to the old school, just original that it came with, I can. It's just, it is what it is. You're going to find what you want and what you like, and just go do it. Don't be, you don't want to spend the Gridiron money, which Mark understands. Yeah. He gets it. Yeah. Everybody does. If you stick with your original, that's great. But there's a number of third-party creators out there that you can find stuff to still customize your stuff where you're not, spending a ton of money. And, what you just showed with Pixis, he does some great work, and it's good 3D printing. So use it, customize your stuff the way that you want it. And, if you want to change something up because you don't like it, then do it.
Exactly.
Depot, I looked at a lot of his blast effects, and it's like there's a lot of cool stuff he has too. So,
hold on, I'm taking a look right now. So let me go over to his shop, and once again, I'll go ahead and share screen. So let's take a look, and you can walk us through that, Brian. Ryan. Sorry. Look, man, I gotta wet my whistle. All right, I've been streaming all day. I am so tired. Brian Steeny.
So, he's got the better blast effects for the jetpacks. He also has, things for the Vamp. He also, for the Stinger 2, the missiles, that one right there for the $9, I think it is. That way you can have that more of an action shot where the missile is launching. So, these guys can come in and create this stuff through 3D printing. And then, it's a great way for them to help make a living as well, too. And for you to be able to customize and, to have cool stuff to make your playtime even better. I mean, that is something simple as that really helps set the Stinger off a little bit more. And he has like different stuff for the Hiss, for Serpentor's Chariot, and it's just all out there. And he ships really good, quickly, and I haven't had any problems with his stuff.
And let's see where it's based out of. It's based out of
this Toxic Toy Depot.
And yeah, but it doesn't say where he's based out of, but that's okay, you know. So like wherever it is.
Yeah, like these type flight stands he has, that's really nice too.
Really nice and simple. They're cheap too, man. Like I buy from
Look at
this
that.
dude.
Dry as a bone, baby. Come on.
It's from Tucson, Arizona. What is it about Arizona? What is it about Arizona that all this toy shit is there? I'm serious. You got Arsenal, you got Gridiron, Toxic Toy Depot. Like, what's up? What is it about Arizona that they just kept the fun?
Odds here. McFarlane's here too.
Yeah. How come you don't show them how it's done? Make some money. Make some money.
Shit, huh?
Oh shit, man! Look at that gun blast. Oh man.
Yep.
Are you shitting me?
I wouldn't shit my favorite turd.
That just looks nice. So I wonder how well these fit on the Gridiron, because I'm using the Gridiron 50 cals right now. That is nice, man. I can't hang out with y'all, man. Y'all be costing me money, man.
Well, no, hold on. Save up. You know,
Yeah.
I create my wish list, and then I just put a little bit of money aside. And then when I get my fun money all set aside, then I can go out and buy what I want.
Now this dude's just showing off. Where did he get those wonderful toys? So this is a USB powered flame effect for the '89 McFarlane Batmobile. USB powered. The dude has a chip. Like, who does that? I need that air chariot stand. Yeah, so do I, Greg. So do I. I need to put my Serpentor out. So yeah, man, I need to do what Tony did, because Tony's really smart. He's showing off his collection. Ryan, you are too. And I just need to just really focus on the Joes right now. Maybe a handful of Marvel Knights, like Tony does. Maybe I had a Mount McFarlane way back, and that's how I was showing off like those first couple of waves of the McFarlane DC multiverse. Hold on, Tony, I got you. Let me solo you.
Oh no, I wanted to see what she looked, because she's wow. I mean, I let her dry and I sprayed her. I sprayed her down with the Krylon, and look at that.
You sprayed her? Where'd you spray her?
I sprayed her down.
You sprayed her on her.
Electra.
Where does she like it at? Where just
I don't know. I just don't want this peppermint look growing on me. before I get her GPS slot closing. I like the way that camera is focusing. Wow. So she's done. She just needs her when she dry. I mean, she's dry, but I gotta I gotta bend her knees and then paint the joint inside, and then let it dry, then spray them, then wait a day, and then it won't really have any rub for what I'm gonna do with her. Throw her in with the rest of the Marvel Knights, and there's my Electra.
All right, word. Yeah, man.
Probably looking for a better side, because these Hasbro side kind of suck. They're like, you know how they're all rubbery and shit.
Oh, who's making that stuff? I guess you can go. There's a couple of Ninja sets you can get from.
I gotta look in my fodder box. I probably have some of my own, but
5K toys. 4 Horsemen.
Yeah,
I bet they have good weapons.
Need some killer side. Yeah. So all her red parts are done, and then the cloth. I think I should look up GPS lot right now. Well, I don't know.
I got it. No, I got it. No, I was just literally thinking about going to GPS lot.
Or I can look it up too. Let's see.
Can you share screen? Because I already have it up.
Yeah. Hang on.
I got it.
Let me look, because they sent me something saying it'll be here. Okay.
So what were you looking for? Were you
a red bodysuit?
Oh.
Yeah. Let me. I can probably share my screen too. Let's see.
You need me to turn mine off or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna share right now.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so let's see. Present.
Yep.
Share screen.
Shout out to Gum Bunny. What's up, man?
Which one do you want to
Shout out to
share?
everybody rocking with us, man. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for spending your Saturday evening at the Terrordrome. People are finding that new. Man, I'm just gonna wait for my pre-orders to come in. I'm kind of done fig hunting right now. All right, I got it all the way full screen.
Okay.
Now
There you go.
I tried searching.
that's
It
her
didn't
top.
come up. Yeah.
That's her top. Look at the way it makes her look. Jesus, look at that.
It's like straight out Mezco. It's a Mezco figure at this point.
You gonna paint a bush underneath that skirt though?
Come on.
Right, yeah, exactly. And I'll probably doctor it here so it's wired. It looks like it's wired.
70s electro. Isn't that time to shave?
Look at that.
No, that's great.
Yeah, it's got to be wired. That's badass. That will work.
And what's that suit run for?
It was only, let me see. Yeah, 24.
All right.
But he's got to make it. He's got to cut it right. He's got to make sure it fits. He's got to put, there's wire in it. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
All right, man.
Yeah, he's
I
in
dig it.
Arcadia, California. Hell yeah. Stop
Yeah,
sharing.
so that dude's close to me. I can get GPS stuff pretty fast. In fact, you inspired my next segment.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna locate that blade coat, and I'll be right back. I will play a commercial in the meantime. So give me 1 second.
Go for it.
Coming up next on Channel 11, Gem.
Imagine this.
Deep in the jungle, you discover it, the Cobra Terrordrome with gun emplacements almost everywhere and special base for refueling vehicles.
There it is.
The Cobra Terrordrome is really incredible.
That's Dr. Mindbender. And now, look, they've captured Flynn.
It's time to warn the Joes, but suddenly they launch the Firebat. Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Cobra Terrordrome comes with Firebat and pilot. Other figures and equipment sold separately.
Joe, Joe!
Cobra Rattler, it's the wickedest weapon yet, you know. Rattler's gonna get G.I. Joe.
Introducing the Cobra Rattler.
Check my missiles! Rattler's gonna stop Joe!
G.I. Joe, American
It's the Rattlers!
G.I. Joe is there.
We're outnumbered! That belongs! Joe!
Cobra Rattler comes with pilot. Other G.I. Joe and Cobra figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
Joe had great commercials. God, I miss those.
Yeah, I miss him too. I need to add some more.
Voice takes me back.
Imagine this.
Going in the backyard and playing with your toys and playing with your friends and getting that brand new figure and sitting in the back of my 79 Chevette and coming from Kresge's or Kmart and then losing the damn gun in the back seat and then finding it like 10 years later. There's nothing better.
I'm going to Gemco and getting superpowers left and right.
Those were the days. Those were the days.
God, I love the Superpowers figures. I had damn near all of them. Such
Same
a big
here.
DC fan back in the day.
Same here, bro.
Yeah. Are you still getting these?
I am.
No. Tony is.
Space, man. I do open these. That's still on card, but I open up my superpowers and I put them on my desk. But space is always a concern, man. It's always an issue.
I'm gonna start
It
painting
always
them because those are
Hey.
easy to paint.
And like money. I don't have. I have to be cool with the amount of money that I spend on stuff too. So
That's fair. That's fair.
if like as I say that, I got 2 3D printers. So yeah, never mind me. I'll shut up.
Oh, good. All right, I'm going to turn off my camera. I found the blade code, so it's on. I'm doing this.
Nice.
You can still hear me, and you will probably hear me rummaging through all my stuff. So forgive me in advance.
I've done live streams with non-cameras. Sometimes it's easier.
Yeah. ACBA.
Tony, so I'm hearing like the firefighters, like the first in probably a line of first responders.
Nice. I hope so.
How excited would you be to see like a paramedic?
Oh shit! If I would like if they, I mean, I'm fine if they do law enforcement or SWAT, and then give me EMS personnel, give me a EMT, give me a paramedic. The accessories would be really awesome. I can picture it now. If they do that with a legacy collection, that'll be fantastic. And I can already know I'm gonna order like 4 firefighters so I can I think that's the FDNY look, the black with the reflectors. Over here, they're like a khaki-ish tan, a little dark for Arizona. So that's full body paint, but it's no problem. So I might do that with them. But yeah, man, if they go, hey, give me EMS, give me police, SWAT or cops or National Guard. I mean, hook it up. I'll be shit ass happy with EMS.
The black and yellow seems to be more like the East Coast, because I know
East Coast
firefighters around here, they have that black and the yellow. Chicago does, New York, so
the East Coast.
Yeah, if I'm in Arizona, I probably don't want black fire gear.
You don't want black. Our cops are black though. Our cops are black. They're really, really, really dark navy blue, and they look the black. You know, all their gear and all their uniforms look really dark. But yeah, the firefighters, the bunker gear, and the brush pants are navy blue, but the bunker gear like his is all khaki tannish. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the snake eyes with the polar bear?
It's awesome for people that like it. It's great. I don't think I might pass on it. I don't think I need a polar bear with the rest of all these animals in here. That's a lot of. I mean, I think a lot of people get them just for the animal figure, which is pretty cool. I mean, I just don't need the snake eyes. You know.
I'll get him. I'm excited about that set because it is the cartoon blue color snake eyes, but
yeah, symbol mass device. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
I didn't order any of the retro cards that they just came out with, so I figured that.
What did they come out with the retro? What was it?
Rock and roll.
I got him.
Mindbender.
Magic.
No Mindbender. Fine with mine.
And then the Cobra Viper.
I like the Cobra Viper. I got 2 of them.
See, I'm happy with mine. I
only
got
one.
A couple of those, the 3-packs, and I really like how that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
The uniform is so dark; it's like grungy and dirty. That's why I like those Vipers.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah.
God damn, too much shit.
Way too much.
You making anything recently? Are you tinkering and tankering?
Dios, high school creation.
Nice. Oh yeah, you told me that.
I can't probably see it on here, but maybe I can get the light just right. You see the brick pattern?
Yeah.
So this is going to be a garage for my vamp.
Oh hell yeah!
So I have to paint this all up, but I'm using he 3D prints rollers. So instead of having to hand do all the walls, you can just roll it across your phone and then go use that. So I'm going to do that and then create like just a garage for the vamp and get some RC parts because they have like a lift and shelving that you can use and put, so you can swap out stuff for what you need to for the diodes and stuff. So
that'll work, man. Hell yeah.
Yep. Then it's clearing out space for the. Go ahead.
What you clearing out space for?
The Robo Skulls.
Oh yeah, they're coming. When are they gonna get to you?
They're on the water.
Oh shit!
That's crazy. That stuff's coming out.
I customized
It was
him up.
Such a good figure.
It was theoretical for so long, and now it's coming.
Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes.
I watched your video on what you had to do to put that. I was like, damn. Broke his arm and everything. And
yeah, look at it. It
looks
came
good.
out really good. It came out really good. Yeah, I mean, I would try to find another way to do it. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have any white fodder gloves. I don't think I didn't really look hard enough, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do it. I mean, if he was articulated there, I probably would have looked harder and did it a different way, but he wasn't. So it doesn't matter if you glue it because he didn't move there anyway, you know.
Right.
So when my Rev Raider comes in that I bought, I'll customize that. Or I customize this one I got here from Ace 2 if we're actually gonna keep it. I think we are. It was cool doing it for a favor to Travis and put it on Toy Kind of Mood because I wasn't gonna put Tony's Figs intro and outro on it, but he said, "Yeah, do it." He said, "Okay, yeah." So I just did it, and I mean, it should have went on my channel, but he asked for a favor. I said, "Why not?" It just gives me more practice to do a vehicle review. That's the first one I've ever done, I think. Instead of, I mean, I've done the vamp and all, but you're just putting gridiron stuff on, showing people how it works with the gridiron accessories. That's as far as I've gone, is in, you know, doing a review for a vehicle. But that one was showing you how, you know, the doors work, the side door, the, you know, putting the figures inside. So that's all on the Toy Kind of Moods channel.
White Vegeta in the chat. I don't know if you guys follow him on Facebook, but he is building this garage type thing that's just absolutely freaking amazing.
Oh, the Quonset Hub. Where do I follow White Vegeta at? What do I on Instagram?
Instagram and Facebook. But
Maybe I am.
I love that dude. It's just that he's such a good guy. He's just awesome. But like, I'll come up with an idea and then he pops off something and I'm just like, damn, now I have to figure out something different because, you know, it's like he just raised the bar. But
White Mike, yeah, I am following him. Oh yeah,
but yeah, I mean, it's just isn't that crazy?
Yeah. White Mike, are you done with that Quonset hut for the Vanguard? I thought you were done with it.
Oops.
Okay. Basic shape. Okay. Oh no, he's not done. It's not finished. Okay. Looks cool as hell. He's getting down on that one. Let me do this again then. Let's see. Oh. Show you guys what we're talking about. That's in lieu of doing what do you call it? What do we call it? Community shout out. Hey, let me hook you up with White Vegeta. There you go, buddy. Nice. So yeah, he's just hooking that up with the basic shape. That's cool, man. Oh, you got a lot of overtime this week. I hear you, buddy. I just got off a 24-hour shift. Let's see,
It's crazy how you do those 24-hour shifts, man.
Yeah. Oh man, well, we can do whatever we want. We just got to be available for the call and be in our area so we can take naps, play games, watch movies, go here, go there. Yeah, but
I gotta get my hair dryer.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Nice. A little bit of White Vegeta. Let's see here. Yeah, what else is going on in the chat? Let me exit this full screen so I can see.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
No,
We're back on.
Jess
I
is
just
here
need to get
too. Wraith Mace.
Oh, word. Wraith Mace is in the chat. Hey, thanks for
Wraith
rocking.
Mace is in the chat. Gun Bunny. Gun Bunny's
Can you
asking.
show it? Can you show the comments?
Oh, let me see. Yeah. He said he'll be back, Gun Bunny.
All right.
And then, yeah, the Punisher van.
Love Gun Bunny.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. I think me, Gun Bunny, and Johnny were supposed to come on the island too. When we doing that?
I was supposed to be on the island
my
a long
computer
time ago.
literally just got everything reinstalled.
Oh, okay.
So-
right on. So we're waiting on that.
Because it died.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's right.
Wait a second.
yeah.
War
Speaking
Chest
of,
is opening up his monster.
I don't even have them turned on right now.
Oh, there you go.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, you should stop your camera next time, buddy.
For what?
You mooned us.
No, that
You
butt
mooned
gets
us.
views.
Did I moon you?
Give us some
Oh,
cakes. Tony's cakes. Right on.
Tony's cakes.
That looks good, man.
How does
good,
the
y'all.
plastic
It
feel
feels
on that?
It feels really good, man. I think this feels like what the Ramen Racer would feel like. Same ABS plastic. Same.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not trying to trash the Vanguard because I've not had it in my hand. So please don't, think that I'm doing that. I think just because Bobby he kept the cost down on it. It just the videos that I've seen on it, I don't think do it justice as far as it just doesn't look like it has. It's either too shiny or something, but that's how I was worried
the Vanguard?
about the ROM with that too. But looks
That's
good.
nice.
That's just magnets.
That's great.
Magnets.
Yeah, and then the armored.
Did you have to install the magnets?
Magnets, bitch.
They come in the components by themselves. See? Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
And then I had put on the video, I put Moon Knight and the Punisher in there. They fit great, and they're bigger than the Joes, so the Joes are gonna fit. Or Dreadnoks or whatever you have in there, and then this thing's cool. Let's see. It's hard doing it that way.
Very cool.
Yeah, buddy.
Am I going to get 2 vans? I got to get the A-Team van, but man, you're selling me on just a black Punisher van. No, A-Team. I'm only doing A-Team.
Yeah, because you could take the magnetic components off and have it your own way. The Punisher. To be honest, let's say he wouldn't need these. He
How's
wouldn't
it
need
look like a
those.
Punisher? You got the Punisher, right?
So, yeah.
Oh, that's looking good, man. That's
So the
looking
Punisher would
damn
have,
good.
and then he would have this off to drive, and then for the prototype or for this that he sent us, it's pretty damn good. And the rear view mirrors come off. I'd put Ryan's reflective vinyl on these. That'd be easy as hell to do too.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the.
I mean, I know Ace is trying to keep costs down, but
if I can do it, that's so freaking hard.
almost there. What a time, man. What a time.
Man.
There you go. K-Max says your video on the van was awesome.
K-Mac, thank you so much, bro. I had to do some customizing to his van too because in transit, this came off. Like, see, you can't really. It's hard to open it. You have to like hold one door and open the other one. See if I can do it on camera. If I can. Yeah, there you go. This door was coming off. These hinges have its own base behind the outer shell.
Yep.
So it was hanging on by a thread. So all I do is take some good old Loctite and it's fine. And man, in there in the video I threw the Five Below grill in there and Black Widow's bike. Did you watch it, KJ?
Yeah, I watched. I have to finish it, but what I
Yeah.
saw, it was looking good, man.
Yeah, and then
That's looking.
I
good,
got
man.
stuff like the headlights, not headlights, but the visor lights came off, but all that takes is glue. Boom. Da, 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 da.
I definitely got it, and I think Toy Got a Mood. We have a code where you can get 20% off, or at least $20 off.
I think it's $20 off. It's ATKM Rev 20, so ATKM REV 20.
All right, and that's $20 off. I need to go ahead and
Yeah.
put in that order now. I missed the early bird, so I'm gonna have to pay more, but he's worth it.
Yeah, so at least he gets you a little discount. Yeah, White Vegeta. I had gotten the grill in there, but I wanted to be funny and put something in there. But this bad boy, I love this stupid thing.
What's that? Five Below?
Yeah, Five Below, dude. And then it comes with a T-bone. It comes with a burger, a plate, and all that stuff. And then you
I gotta
open
go
it.
get one of those. Yeah.
Oh, you open it, and there's the propanes in there that can come out.
Propane.
See, those are the cool little dio pieces that are just awesome to get.
Yeah, I think I had Fei Long and Ryu grilling. Let me exit this because I'm hogging everything. Oh, there you go. Sorry.
I had you. No, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, so moment of truth. Let me go to put that coat on this blade real quick. I'm switching it up a bit because I don't think I have time to start the paint job on the on the retro Cobra Commander. So I'm switching it up a little bit just because Lawrence took up too much.
And
No, I'm
KJ,
kidding.
I sent you the link to that the Black Cobra Commander in
Okay.
your Facebook message.
All right, yeah.
And then this bad boy looks really good up against that van. So you could have Punisher and I had Moon Knight riding shotgun, and just imagine putting the Ghost Rider right up against that van, and dude, it's a great time for my Marvel Knights.
That's awesome.
Dude, we gotta. It's just a good time overall.
Right.
This is a good time to be a Joe fan. All right, thanks for that link. Let me go ahead and pull it up. This is the Cobra Commander V26 on yojo.com. Looking good. This is looking like inspired from the IDW set.
Oh,
Shout out to
man.
Will Donnelly of Articulated Points. Met him at Comic-Con San Diego. Cool dude. That's blacked out. Shit, man. I may have to do this too. So now I need a third retro card Cobra Commander for real. That looks good.
You get another one. All you need is this acrylic paint marker, and that'll take care of it.
I know, man. I got plenty of black primer and I still got brushes. So, but I
There you go.
appreciate you. I can still do that too. It's looking good, man. I like this.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
All right. So yeah, man. I mean, the 118 4-inch figures, they're still good figures, man. Shout out to John Warden, who was unceremoniously laid off from Hasbro. He put a lot of love into the line, dating all the way back to Pursuit of Cobra, all the way back to 25th anniversary and beyond. And coming back onto Classified series, they were really foolish in letting that dude go. But this one right here was part of the Cobra Legions pack, blacked out, looking good. And yeah, so now I need to get a third Cobra Commander to have one blacked out, have one crimson, and have one blue with the hood heads to match. So yeah, it never ends. I'm gonna solo me until these guys go back.
KJ, I'm still here. I just turned the camera off for a bit,
Right.
so
It's all good.
sorry.
No, it's cool. But please, we can still hear you talk. So please talk to me while I'm showing this off. I just want.
I was asking Tony. So we've seen a number of renders, but so I'm so giddy over the mass device Snake Eyes with the bear, and I don't know if it's just because it reminds me of the watching that cartoon as a kid and just loving that particular episode. The firefighter, I'm also very excited about. I just thought there were some pretty good reveals, and and then of course the 𝕬𝕬𝕠𝕤. We're going to get a couple different versions of that. So, I think we're seeing good things. I know there's going to be a delay for 2025. I think that probably has anything to do with Marvel finally putting out some movies, hopefully, that people will want to see again.
Yeah, I think it's
just awesome.
Yeah. Oh, here, let me go back. Yeah. What a time.
Yeah.
To be a fan right now. That polar bear, depending on who you ask, that polar bear is undersized. But whatever, man. I'll still take it, man. Give me that. Give me that. I am fine with it.
Get your sunbow on. Get it.
And then the hunt for the mass device begins. We got Footloose starring Pedro Pascal, who I wanted for Zap, but that still works. And he has a bazooka, so that kind of makes him Zap anyway.
Right?
This Cobra Perimeter, somebody showed off. There was like 10 of them in a row. And it's also a gun wall on the opposite side, so you can put guns on it. And I'm glad Hasbro is doing more gun walls and not just leaving it with the Cobra Hiss tank. All this stuff is looking good, man. Shout out to this Legacy Collection Fireman. We probably need to get some paramedics so Tony can have his own action figure.
So I'm hearing that they will look at a number of different first responders.
Nice.
So I think we'll get a nice mix of, folks that we'll see. We've got Lifeline coming out at some point, so there's another paramedic. If you do a doc, you've got Doc's body that we can use, a nurse, Shockwave and Law and Order for police. So there's a bunch of opportunities for some really cool repaints, and I think with these type of figures, it just offers the non-Joe fans somebody to purchase, and it's loaded with accessories too. So,
what say you to Blowtorch?
So Blowtorch was one of my favorite figures as a kid. So seeing this, I really like it. I think Doc did a really good custom of Blowtorch, but this is a nice updated classified version for Blowtorch.
Yeah, straight from the source.
Very nice. I like it.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be very popular, and this is what you kind of have to do. Like they called it, muted the colors just to make it a little less bright. I think that helps it. That brings it in line with the rest of the line. I love that flame gun we got there and the effects as well. If you have Tamashi flame effects, this is a good time to bring those out as well. Man, yeah, they're doing a fantastic job. I need to go ahead and finish up that checklist. We may get another final round of updates tomorrow, 10/27. And if they end up moving from Rhode Island, it'll be the last 10/27 event. So that'll be strange. What about the Stag Viper?
That's crazy, man.
I like this.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tony. Sorry.
No, it's just a weird highlight.
You're a guest, man.
Shit.
I mean, not really a guest, but still.
Go ahead, Tony. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
No, he looks good. He looks. I'm talking about the figure and his, his overlays, his tactical look. But he is what it is. They're trying to give you, the throwback with his highlight arm to throw the grenades and throw the frag out, and this is what they got for you. The Shockwave's little sub guns and whatever. It's cool, but you can do a lot with it. You know how we are. It doesn't matter what they give us. We can always hook them up the way we want to. So that's really what it is.
Did you have words to say about Hasbro moving?
Oh no, just I heard what they're looking at. Oh my God, what was it? What, Massachusetts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shipping off to Boston to find my wooden leg.
Yep. Do what you got to do, man.
I mean, they're losing a lot of the culture. That's the only thing. It's important. You're not just saving a buck. You know, it's like
Chris Cox.
hey, Chris Cox,
Uh-huh.
Well,
just don't put it in your mouth.
I'm not knocking Rhode Island because I've went and worked for different companies that moved their offices from where I live here to like Chicago.
Yeah.
It has a lot to do with, being able to bring in, people to work with you and different things like that. But I think Hasbro's just going through that, something they probably should have done 10 or 15 years ago and really rethought their business.
Right.
And unfortunately, the guy who was in charge before Cox invested all that money in entertainment, and that's went nowhere.
You talking about Brian Goldner? Yeah. Rest in peace, Brian Goldner.
Yes.
Some comparisons from our friends Chris
But
McLeod over at Full Force Podcast. Oh, but go ahead, Brian.
But when you buy a TV or what was it, E1 for like
Entertainment One
$1 billion or something stupid, whatever they paid for it.
Yeah.
And they've not been able to produce anything from it. Then they did for their movies, and they haven't been able to produce a movie that's made money. And it's just one bad decision after another. And that's what happens. You get people who are going to lose their jobs because of these leadership decisions that led to just throwing money away for, thinking that they can turn Hasbro into this, Disney company, which it's not.
A lot of the decisions are fear motivated. So that's what happened with Transformers 1. The marketing, they marketed the wrong movie. Like they marketed like this little kiddie flick instead of this hard edge discussion about class structure. Like the Autobots had their cogs removed at birth. They were handicapped at birth, and they were living a lie, just mining energon for the enemy. It's deep. Transformers 1 is deep, and none of that is in the marketing whatsoever. And so, that's what you get. They played a really stupid game, and they got a really stupid prize because Transformers 1 is arguably the best Transformers film that got released, and no one went to go see it. They're all waiting for streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the other thing. Like, streaming is replacing going to the movies, because if I have a 107-inch big screen TV and surround sound, and hell,
Right.
that's just good as going to the movie theater. So
Just hollering at the chat. Shout out to DJ Mr. McFly. Shout out to War Chest, of course. Giving a shout out to Woody as well.
Woody, Blitz, Brian King in the house.
And they were chatting about all the stuff we were showing on screen earlier.
Yeah.
And if I had Black Viper when I was a kid, I'd pick him up if I see him on clearance. You had him as a kid. If I don't have any connection with this frag dude, Blitz says I have to see what he looks like without the mask before I commit. I dig the Sauropod and the Trench Viper. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at some more. There's about 10 of those things put together.
Wow, how much is that?
What, 40, 50 a piece? So that's $500.
Damn.
Think about it. 25 for the figure and probably 25 for this diorama piece. Ryan, do you think we can see this for 35 or less?
44 to 45, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say about this heavy duty right here, man?
I'm digging that.
I think CoverGirl should be blonde. I'll show off my blonde CoverGirl like I did on Punk's screen in just a little bit. There's Flint. It's a must-have.
Redhead.
Both of them must-haves to me. Even if
Ryan.
I made them.
Ryan, when are we seeing this dude? When 2026, 2027? When are we seeing Nemesis?
I think we're going to be able to order him after 10/27.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. One more. We already went over the official renders Shout out to 𝕚𝕚𝕠𝕤 putting in some tight work over on Road Pig. Do you like Road Pig? You're the Dreadnok, dude. What do you think of this Road Pig?
Right?
Road Pig is the fucking most amazing figure. He's sitting on my desk right now.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
I love Road Pig.
Let's see it.
He is awesome. Oh, let me turn my
But just look at the design work, man.
There we go.
Yeah. And with the
Double
Red
cinder
Iron
block
hammers.
action.
Damn right. That's how he rolls.
It's hammer time.
Donald DeLuca from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Just so people know, go blue.
Okay.
Ann
He's
Arbor.
from Michigan.
Okay. I got to show off
This also makes Road Pig an amazing
Ruckus.
figure. Having
Ruckus.
the
Ruckus
pit
is a
bull with
good
him as
boy.
well, too.
Yeah, Ruckus
Yep.
is a good boy. Just showing off that blonde cover girl I had. Once again, I showed this off on Punk's stream earlier. Shout out to Giles Gifford. He sent me the Emma Frost head sculpt so I could put this together. Yeah. I know that dude's in retirement right now. He's just over in Warhammer land.
Warhammer, yeah. Yep, big time.
But yeah, I like my cover girl blonde. Just hollering, back to the original Sunbow episode. And some really good stuff coming out of the Joe team still, even with even with the layoffs that they've had. But
Dude,
yeah.
they have layoffs every year at Hasbro. It's just become now. It's like every freaking year. I know the pain that all of those guys are going through. Company I worked for not too long ago, we called December Hunger Games month because you didn't know if it was going to be a good Christmas, bad Christmas, because there was always layoffs.
Man, okay.
Warden is that type of cat who's going to land on his feet somewhere quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
He might even go to work for Bennett Skeletron. Who knows? Just saying. I don't know anything for sure, but
Scoop them all up.
Him and
Scoop
Corey.
them all up. Yeah. For real. I think Dan Who had a bunch of really good stuff. He was showing
Over
off
there in
some of the
London?
Marvel Legends. Yeah.
I didn't catch any of that. I was coming home from work and it crashed out.
they're
showing off.
Falcon cap looks really good.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
pull
White
that up
Vegeta
real
with a police canine unit would be badass after that firefighter.
And don't forget, you can also show those comments so we can see them on screen.
Oh yeah, I gotta get in there. I just got done stuffing my face.
Laying people off, not killing. Goodness. Cobra Potty will be $54.99, same as Shockwave and the Ram Cycle. All right. Flint is definitely a must. War Chest is getting them all. Let's take a look at our friends over at Marvel Legends. So this is the Red Hulk. Harrison Ford, Red Hulk. That's going to be really interesting. It's looking really good. I love that diaphragm joint. Seems comparable to the Diamond Select, Marvel Select Red Hulk, and those Hulks. I think I'm getting that whole set. I'm getting all three of those. I love Sam Wilson. It's going to be interesting to see what the new Falcon does as well. I got my fingers crossed for the movie. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. And there's Dwight with Giant Man.
With Dan Who.
Yeah, it's just a good time. It's a good time. I'm hoping good things from the MCU. The better these films are, the better that helps the collecting community because it gets people out there. It gets people out there to start collecting and seeing what the joy of this hobby is. But if the movies are bad, you end up like with the Eternals wave, with the Eternal that are figs that are on Eternal pegs. Because no one ever buys them. Just the other day, just this morning, I saw King Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson's figure from Love and Thunder, still on pegs. I shit you not.
Yeah, I bet. I believe you.
So,
Well, when Hasbro dumped what? 60% of their inventory to the discount chains for fourth quarter last year. I mean, makes sense.
Ollie's and Ross and whoever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So they can clear everything out.
All right, I'm going on mute while I warm up my blade.
Do your thing. Whew. Let's see. Cobra Potty will be $54.99, same as Shockwave. If they make one, yeah, that's what they're calling it. The surveillance. Man, that KJ do his thing with Blade. I think I hooked mine up too. Yeah, I got him. I gave him Punisher arms.
All right, popping the arms.
There you go. Careful, don't twist it too hard.
No, I'm gonna twist it too
come
hard.
out.
Yeah, these are gonna be interesting. I'm gonna need some more heat.
Those can be a bitch. Those can be a bitch.
I may have to take it off from the bicep, or I may just have to do the old-fashioned way. So instead of heating it up, I heated up the coat, so I'm just going to just peel it off.
Yeah. Just
Nice. I love that blade figure.
It's fun. It's a fun figure.
I made a hole in the coat so I can put his sword back there.
All right. This is a soft goods coat, so I'm not going to do
Oh,
that.
you got a soft goods. Okay, I may
have to do some magnets instead. So I may have to add a magnet to the sheath.
So did I. I think I be careful because that's what happened to me, and that's how I modded it. See the magnet?
Yeah.
I ripped it, so
very nice. Hold on. Let me show you again. Let me solo. So do it again.
Oh, I was modding it like you were, and I got impatient and I ripped the socket. But what I did was I drilled a hole and made the magnet fit there and glued it in with Loctite, and then I dug a trench and put one in there in the Punisher sleeve. So then,
all right,
they're really strong too.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely need to play with that.
Yeah, be
so
careful.
with this blade, this has the screaming head sculpt. So what I'm gonna do? Hold on a second. So this blade has the screaming head sculpt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add it. I'm going to add. What do I have? What do I have here? It's right here somewhere. Here it is. So you have the different head sculpt. I have a different head sculpt as well.
Yeah, I got the old one. The old one, yeah. I mean the old
the
Netflix blade, I guess, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So let me go ahead, twist this head off. All right, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's put on the onyx.
Oh man, War Chest broke some snow serpents.
Can you show it?
Shit, I keep forgetting. Yeah, bro, just be careful and work with the magnets because then you can put them in, in other poses. The thing is, you've got to. I can't even say this any other way. You got to go deep. You got to go deep with the magnets because you don't want it showing. Mine it doesn't show a little bit, but you could put them. You could put the arms down by their sides more. And it's just magnets. It's just you're magnetizing it because for a fix. You can always they'll find the correct size screw to screw it in there, but you mess with the articulation if you're not thorough enough, and so. Just be careful with those sleeves. They will come out, but you got to give it just the right heat.
All right. So I have the coat that I can put later. Hell, I may put this on like Snake Eyes or something. I don't know. But this is going off to the side. Today has been about saying goodbye to Hasbro stuff. This is a wired blade cape. At first, I thought I was going to have to change the arms. I don't think that's the case. I am going to change the hands, though. All right, here goes.
Why would you just? I don't understand why I do not see more MCU Shang-Chi Legends figs warming. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen those at all.
They didn't have a very big selection of them.
Yeah,
I
just
Right.
the
don't
one
think they
way.
put them out in as big a quantity either.
This guy's still a work in progress. My modern Shang-Chi. Made out of Shang-Chi himself and a Wong that came with that 2-pack with Doctor Strange.
All right, so just like I added the soft goods coat to my Marvel Select a long time ago, and I'm overdue for a video. So honestly, it'd be full circle to put up a Marvel Legends Blade video for Blade Month to go with the Marvel Select. Here is Blade with the soft goods coat.
Oh, GPS slot?
GPS slot.
Is it?
Is it wired?
Oh,
Yes.
man.
And yes, it
Is
is
the
wired.
collar wired or no?
Collar is not wired. So the
Okay,
collar, I'm going to have to lay it back. I'm either going to have to use glue, mounting putty, or but all of this is wired. All this is like I'm gonna
Very nice.
have to be careful posing the arms.
Yeah.
The sleeved the plastic sort of like looks like it's a sleeve. The joints you can only do so much with because they're not. This is the same old torso that Blade's been using for the last 7 years. They really could have updated that with a butterfly. More on that later, but still looks pretty good. And I can still pose it so it doesn't rip. So now let me go ahead and add some black gloves courtesy of Tomax and or 𝕻𝕠𝕦𝕝𝕕 because they're not using them. All right, let's close that up just a little bit. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Screaming head sculpt. That's the mom. I need breast milk and check my diaper. That's what Ward's just saying about this one. Let's see. Show him some love. Thanks, McFly. I appreciate it. Oh, he's hitting us on both chats. I appreciate you. Shang-Chi, that actor sucks. He just keeps starting shit. He's not even a big actor. I don't know, man. I don't mind it, dude. He was good on Kim's Convenience or whatever. Yeah. Thought it was funny on Barbie. That's just me. All right, so let's go ahead and swap out the hands, and then I'm going to try some other stuff. And I'll take it off of me because I am sweating. There we go. All right.
Hey, gents, I don't mean to be the party poopa, but I do have a couple things I need to get finished up tonight. So,
okay,
right on, brother. I hear you. Hey, we almost hit hour and 45 minutes. We're good, man.
All right, man. Yeah, let me go ahead and put on the banner. In fact, we can go ahead. It's been a full day. It's been a full day. We did a lot on.
How long were you guys on with Plunk for?
Nearly 2 hours. It was almost 2 hours.
Were we there for 2 hours?
You came in a little bit later. You stayed a little bit later. I left early to get things going.
I stayed on and off. Yeah, I got off work and didn't have nothing to do. So I popped
and you've
in.
Been on,
didn't have nobody. Yeah.
Yeah. And you've been on. Yeah. So, I think, we did a lot of stuff with the Stinger, a lot of stuff with the vamp and whatnot. Hey, Tony, can you find Ryan's socials real quick so we can share a screen real quick? So we can go ahead and end the show. We're not gonna do like a super epic one. It's been an epic day, but I just want to show people. Here's the swapping out with the blade hands using Tomax and 𝕻𝕠𝕦𝕝𝕕.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Looks good.
So you can give him some black gloved hands. Let me try it here too. You may need to use a little bit of tape around to make sure it fits because the Marvel Legends hand pegs are a little bit thicker than in my dirty hands. Gridiron dust. Gridiron dust underneath the nails, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, just putting that in. Boom. So there's my blade. Soft good coats.
Nice.
Give him some black gloved hands. And I have the bald-headed one. I even had some Mezco blade stuff. This is from the Mezco blade pack. I didn't get the Mezco blade, but I got the accessories. And I'm gonna have to show that off later on Black Genius IG because it's time to wrap stuff up. So do we have Ryan's socials real quick to show off? Do we have that?
Yep. Let me see here. Come on, where is it, baby? There you go.
Yeah.
On Ryan on the island of Misfit toy collector.
Hell
That's where
yeah.
the Terrordrome is. If you didn't know that.
That's the location officially.
Hell yeah. Official shit.
It's a big island.
Go.
Oh, we're losing you. We're losing you guys.
You got some stuff going on in life that you haven't been posting, huh? Not for a minute.
You know, I just needed a break.
Yeah.
Just needed to take a break.
Heard from the yeah, much needed.
I don't know all about that. Yeah.
Just want to think
Got
about
good
what
stuff.
my videos. I don't want to do like figure reviews any. Like I dig figure reviews, but
Everybody's doing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
they
I
all
don't-
sound the same.
Wow, there's a lot
you
out
know,
there. They're all
If I have to hear somebody else
They
say
can all
dummy
be the
weapons
same.
one more time, I think I'm gonna stab myself in the ears.
we already know that. How long have we been knowing that? And they already have addressed it.
Yeah, we know.
2025, they'll be done with them.
It's
Hopefully,
We know.
what kills
you know.
me is we're all grown ass adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have this thing called Google, and nobody
find you
will
some.
just pardon my. I'm gonna get on my soapbox and just pardon my language, but
Yes.
these fucking toys are 4 and up, and they're fucking toys. Okay,
Yeah.
when you sell a toy across the globe, there's standards that they have to meet. Whether it's what kind of paints you use, how they break, the kind of plastic you use, so that little kids can't freaking eat them because their parents aren't paying attention to what little Jimmy or Sally's doing.
Yeah.
So the weapons and the toys have break tests. So you have gummy weapons because, you know, some dumbass breaks a weapon and falls on it, stabs themselves. And depending on who has the most stringent regulations on that, that's what toy companies have to build it off of. Mattel has the same things with their WWE stuff, and unless you make these figures 13 and up, 16 and up, you know, where you say, you know, these are not toys, that's when you can get to that point of making
It's as simple as that.
them
Yeah.
stiffer. But if you're selling your products to retailers, the toy department is what, 3 to 4 times the size of the adult collector section in the electronics department.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what if you're that business, where are you going to want to put your product at?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean,
Business, man. It's a business.
but it's just, we know why it's like that, and I'm just so tired of hearing that, and not picking on anyone in particular or anything, because everybody who has these weapons, I mean, you pull them out, you pull your figure out of the plastic cage that it's in, and they're all warped, and you have to heat them up, and yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but that's just the way that it is. Buy Gridiron, buy, you know, muchas gracias, buy whoever else out there that you want.
Jay's
to find
Armory,
weapons
whatever,
that you
yeah.
like.
Yep.
Looks good, KJ.
Thanks, man.
Exactly right, baby.
This turned out great. It didn't take
That's
much.
the adult collector world.
Oh, wait, let's show off your Instagram. But Ryan, go ahead and finish your speech, man.
No, it's just, I guess it's, I wish we were better educated as a whole, as collectors, as to how this industry is created, what steps a lot of these guys go through. You know, I've talked to Ken and Steve from Delta 17, and, you know, they walk through the process of tooling and how things are built and how things are put together. And there's just so much stuff that goes into it.
Got
That
Got it.
I think if we
Thanks,
had a
KJ.
better understanding of it, it would help us communicate out to these manufacturers more effectively of changes we want to see. So,
Amen.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Comes down to. That's why I don't really gummy. Yeah, but I, for one, don't need to cry about it. I don't use those weapons. I get all these 3D printed ones. I've got gridiron on virtually every single one of my customs and classifieds. Cobras and G.I. Joes, they're all gridiron, or Jay's Armory, or Muchas Gracias retro backpacks or something from all them. That's coming from wanting to support the little guys and wanting to support those other, 3D printers other than, my favorite gridiron. I mean, and Mark's cool with that. It's just, they have their place. He has his place, and it's all to spruce up your stuff. So when you cry about the gummy weapons a lot, I mean, dude, do your shit.
pull up War Chest full of toys. Sir, you won the internet with that one. You clearly won the internet with that comment.
Who did you?
Huh? No, he put in his comment, what if
you
you don't want to be informed and just want to talk shit and spread misinformation?
Yeah.
War Chest is a motherfucker. He's crazy.
Oh, that's great.
War Chest can do some Monster Force reviews. Right on.
Yeah, man. Also, let's. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta give a shout out, of course, to Tony, your Instagram account as well. You always have stuff up. You're always putting up really good stuff. So let's give a shout out to your socials as well.
Okay, bud.
We got that review up. Yeah, so definitely check out that review. Hell, let's go ahead and pull up the review. So give me a second.
Yeah, it's on a toy kind of mood. Favor for our buddy Travis over there at ATKM. He wanted me to did a favor. He's out of town. Sure, I'll do one. Get it sent to me, and he got it sent.
Yeah. So really good job on this review. You can find this over at A Toy Kind of Mood. Check out that. Check out our last episode we did earlier this week. We talked about the aftermath of the New York Comic-Con. That turned out really good. Tony's already putting all the good stuff on there, snapping it on super easy with the magnets. Like I said, I got to finish this Marvel Knights. He's got the Moon Knight and the Passenger, LED lights with the batteries. Yeah, man, you're going to sell some vans with this review, man, for real.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, and to get their little discount. But Ace was nice to get a discount with a TKM Rev 20. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I just hope he likes it and we hear back from him real soon.
Yep. ATKM Rev 20 for $20 off any Rev. I definitely need to use that before the code ends and put that on my recoil. But once again, go ahead and go to Tony's Figs. Homeboy crossed 1,000 subscribers. We are very proud. And check out all these different videos, Marvel Knights, the cloth capes. You want to know more about the off-road tires, you can check out his video on that as well. Really, really good stuff, really strong work. Not to mention on Facebook, Tony's Figs 911. Tony's Figs 911 on Facebook. Check that out as well. Really good stuff. Tools of the trade. Just ask, man. We'll tell you. It ain't no secret. We don't.
And no gatekeeping.
Ain't no gatekeeping. Ain't no half stepping. And I might as well go ahead and show off some of my shit as well.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna holler at me on Black Genghis. Hold on a second.
Get somebody Genghis out there.
Genghis. That's how I know him down south. I'm known as Genghis.
Black Genghis.
I go live every other Thursday. Sometimes I took some time off September, my birthday, but I'm back in full effect. I need to go ahead and get off my ass and get some more reviews. Like I said, I got the one Blade Select review. I think it's time to add this Marvel Legends to it, full circle, bookended. But let me also go ahead and show off my Instagram account. I need to update this checklist with the all the new renders that we got from MCM Comic-Con in London and New York as well. So it's be on the lookout for that. I'd be doing that if I wasn't doing this. And there is also my Facebook. My TikTok has nothing on it because let's face it, I have TikTok for the wrong damn reasons. But hey, no, it's all good. Let me go ahead and share this. My Instagram and my Facebook are pretty much connected. So if you're seeing something that you like on Instagram, it's also there on Facebook, except Facebook will actually have the high res stuff. So that checklist, when it goes onto Facebook, you'll be able to see bigger photos. So you want to see more. You want to see larger photos, especially for that checklist that's coming out. Hit me up on Black Genghis Facebook, and you'll be able to find that. All right, man. That is our latest episode of Season 2. Welcome to the Terrordrome. Ryan, Sweeney, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for chopping up shop with us, showing off all your cool stuff. And once again,
I love
you.
Both. Hey, I love both of you guys. You're my brothers, so it's always fun to see you again. I missed you. Good to see you guys both. Just know that you guys are really important to me. So thank you.
Well, the feeling is mutual, man. It really is.
On the island, baby.
Yeah, man.
The island of Misfit toy collectors. Everybody's welcome.
Hey,
Oh, all right, man. Hey, man.
Thank you for showing up, brother. Oh yeah.
I got my stalkers already hooked up, man. I know how much you like Stalker. We need to go ahead and just talk Stalker, all right? I know we talked about this for years, all right? But like I got my Stalker ready to go. I got my Shaft Stalker with the Mezco blade shades.
You better put your shaft away. Put your shaft away.
I'll do what I want with my shaft, man. I got my shaft in my hands.
Motherfucker.
Stalker is one of the best characters ever from G.I. Joe. Yes, he's
baddest
from
motherfucker.
my home state, but just such a badass dude.
Yeah, he is.
As soon as I got that
Just a
Starduster
badass.
in,
From
I
Michigan.
took all the Starduster shit and I put it on Stalker. I was like, fuck that. This is going on Stalker.
Yep.
Starduster who, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. Give me your shit.
More like
Stalker,
Starduster.
Piece him out.
Yeah.
Piece him out.
he jacked Starduster. What's that cereal? Man, give me that bowl of cereal, man. You ain't eating
Well, they
that
look
cereal.
great.
I am. Yeah. I'm just having fun, man. I'm having fun. Ryan, thank you so much for what you did for me and Tony. We have not forgotten. Thank you for kicking off Terrordrome with us.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
back in the day with
Way
Fixer.
back in the day. Way back in the day. Shout out to the homie Fixer. Shout out to Yojo ARAH, Giles Gifford. Man, we haven't forgotten y'all. We still got love for y'all. And with the chat, thank y'all very much. War Chest knows. Scott knows what's up, man. Yeah, he's the one running shit.
Yep.
Well, all right, let's go ahead. We're going to keep this nice and neat in 2 hours. Peace and love. Have a great weekend. Drink your water. Be excellent to one another. Play with your toys. They're just freaking toys, man.
They're just toys. They're just freaking toys.
Fucking toy.
Man, you said it. All right, man. Terrordrome. Peace.
Peace out. Later, guys.